A cloud of suspicion surrounds the deaths of Oscar-winning actor Gene Hackman and his wife. When the FBI stormed legendary actor Gene Hackman's $4 million mansion, they expected a routine raid, but what they found sent shockwaves through Hollywood. Hidden beneath his lavish estate was a secret tunnel shrouded in mystery. But here's where things get even darker. Hackman and his wife were later found dead. Was it just a heartbreaking tragedy, or was something far more sinister at play? What secrets did that tunnel hold, and who wanted them buried forever? Join us as we dive deep into this chilling mystery and uncover the truth behind one of Hollywood's most shocking cases. Gene Hackman's mysterious death at exactly 11 a.m. on February 26, 2025, stunned the world as eerie new details emerged surrounding the legendary actor's sudden passing. Just when the public thought the case couldn't take a darker turn, authorities uncovered a chilling secret that raised more questions than answers. According to breaking reports from ABC News, investigators had secured a search warrant for Hackman's sprawling $4 million estate in Santa Fe, New Mexico, a remote yet luxurious retreat where the Hollywood icon had spent his later years in near seclusion. But what they found inside wasn't just unusual, it was downright disturbing. From the moment FBI agents entered the mansion, a strange feeling crept over them. The scene didn't align with the usual signs of a natural death or even an accident. Something felt off. Subtle traces around the house, moved furniture, unusual scuff marks on the floor, and inconsistencies in Hackman's personal belongings all hinted at something far more sinister. But the real bombshell came when agents stumbled upon a hidden passageway concealed behind a section of the library wall. This underground tunnel, completely absent from the mansion's official blueprints, led to an uncharted chamber buried deep beneath the estate. As the agents carefully navigated the damp, cold stone stairwell, their flashlights pierced through the dense darkness, revealing a sight so unsettling that even the most seasoned investigators gasped in disbelief. Beneath the home of one of Hollywood's most celebrated actors lay a vast, eerie underground warehouse, an astonishing relic of the past, frozen in time. Stacks of ancient wooden crates, some covered in dust and cobwebs, lined the walls like a forgotten archive. Some had crumbled with age, their contents spilling out, yellow documents, rusted metallic objects, and what appeared to be antique artifacts, while others remained perfectly sealed, untouched for what seemed like decades. As one agent carefully reached into a dust-covered box and lifted the lid, the entire room fell into an eerie silence. What lay inside was something no one had expected: stacks of fragile, yellowed photographs. The faces staring back from the images were unfamiliar, their clothing and hairstyles hinting at a bygone era. Some photos captured secret meetings in dimly lit rooms, others showed strange, unidentified locations, and a few depicted individuals whose names had been lost to time. Each image seemed to hold a hidden story, a piece of a puzzle no one had put together until now. Beside the photos were old, withered files bound in cracked leather straps. The pages inside were darkened with age, filled with hastily scribbled notes, records of events that appeared to have been deliberately buried. Some passages were smudged and barely legible, but what could be deciphered suggested a shocking narrative of deception, secrecy, and possibly something much worse. As the agents continued their search, another box revealed a collection of personal belongings. Among them was a vintage pocket watch, its hands frozen at an unknown hour, along with delicate jewelry that looked like it once belonged to someone of importance. But the most chilling find was a small, tattered notebook filled with handwritten confessions, accounts of something so significant, so unsettling, that it left the agents exchanging uneasy glances. Then, the discovery took an even darker turn. As their flashlights swept across the dimly lit tunnel, the beam landed on something almost hidden in the shadows, an old iron door, its surface covered in rust and grime. There was no handle, only a heavy, corroded lock that looked as though it hadn't been touched in decades. The FBI has refused to comment on what they found beyond that door, but whispers of speculation are spreading fast. Some believe the tunnel could lead to an extensive underground network, one that has remained undiscovered for years. Others suspect it holds undeniable proof of a conspiracy so shocking that exposing it could change everything. As the agents cracked open the lid of a dusty old crate, a thick cloud of fine powder burst into the air, making them cough and wave their hands to clear their vision. Inside, they found a strange assortment of tools, some resembling those used by skilled craftsmen, their wooden handles polished smooth from years of handling. Others were unlike anything they had ever seen, strange metallic devices glinting under their flashlight beams, intricate gears, coiled tubes, and razor-sharp edges hinting at something far more advanced, maybe even dangerous. The air grew heavy with unease as the agents exchanged wary glances. Their attention shifted to the walls, where eerie symbols were deeply etched into the stone. These markings didn't match any known language, yet they felt intentional, almost as if someone, or something, had left behind a message waiting to be deciphered. Some symbols resembled ancient alchemical signs, while others looked like technical schematics, blueprints for an invention that defied time. But the real shock came when they glanced down. The floor wasn't just covered in dust, it was marked with strange circular patterns. When viewed from above, they didn't seem random at all, they looked strikingly similar to celestial star maps, as if whoever created them was mapping the heavens or signaling something beyond this world. Every new clue only added to the mystery. Were these strange objects part of Hackman's secret experiments, or did they belong to someone, or something, far beyond our understanding? Some of the metal tools had engravings that didn't match any known manufacturer, hinting that they might be older than modern industry itself. Others contained mechanisms so precise that they would require technology far beyond what existed in Hackman's era. And then, they stumbled upon the tunnel. At the far end of the chamber, a narrow passageway gaped open, its walls covered in strange symbols and cryptic messages, as if left behind by an unknown intelligence. A faint breeze drifted through, carrying the earthy scent of damp stone, suggesting the tunnel stretched deep into the underground. With each discovery, investigators carefully pieced together the puzzle, while the outside world held its breath. Journalists scrambled to uncover the truth, and online forums exploded with wild theories. Was Hackman a rogue scientist? A member of a hidden society? Or could the answer be even more bizarre? His estate had always been a subject of intense speculation, not just because of its staggering multi-million-dollar value, but because of the thick fog of secrecy that surrounded it. Hidden deep within a dense, almost impenetrable forest, the massive mansion wasn't just a place to live, it was a fortress, designed to keep prying eyes far away. Towering stone walls and impenetrable steel gates stood as the first line of defense. But that was just the beginning. An ultra-advanced security system, packed with motion sensors, thermal cameras, and round-the-clock surveillance, ensured that no one got close without permission. Even the staff, handpicked from the best in their fields, were said to be sworn to absolute secrecy, bound by strict legal agreements preventing them from ever speaking about what went on inside. Of course, this only fueled endless rumors about the true nature of the estate. Some believed it was a hidden vault for classified information. Others suspected something much darker. But when workers accidentally stumbled upon the underground tunnel during recent renovations, the mystery deepened even further. What was its true purpose? And more importantly, who, or what, was it meant to hide? Was used for secretive, possibly even illegal, meetings involving powerful figures? Historians are now digging deeper, literally, to find out if more hidden tunnels are lurking beneath the city. If they do exist, it could mean an entire underground network has been hiding in plain sight. But what has people talking is the timing of this discovery. Gene Hackman and his wife, Betsy, both died under circumstances that remain shrouded in mystery. Official reports barely scratched the surface, leaving behind more questions than answers. Now, with a secret tunnel found right beneath their mansion, investigators are wondering if this hidden passage could be the key to unlocking the truth about their final days. Hackman's sudden and unexplained disappearance was already suspicious. But when paired with eerie details surrounding his death, the presence of this tunnel feels even more unsettling. Was it an escape route? A secret entrance for an uninvited guest? Some experts believe it was designed for a quick and unnoticed exit, while others suspect it allowed someone to slip into the mansion undetected. As forensic experts dig deeper into the tunnel, they're uncovering a bizarre mix of items that raise more questions than answers: fragile, crumbling documents, old photographs with faces long forgotten, and strange artifacts that don't seem to match anything from Hackman's well-documented public life. But the real mystery lies in the eerie symbols carved into the tunnel walls. These markings aren't just random scratches. They look intentional, almost as if they're part of a coded message. Specialists in ancient languages and cryptography have been brought in to decipher them, with some experts suggesting they could be tied to secret societies or encrypted messages meant to guard powerful knowledge. Even more interesting, some historians now believe the mansion itself might sit on ancient foundations, possibly linked to a long-forgotten network of underground tunnels. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. In a quiet town, FBI experts searched a mansion for clues about a mysterious death. As they combed through the property, one agent stumbled upon a hidden trapdoor. Beneath it lay a dark tunnel, its air thick with decay. Stepping inside, their flashlights flickered over walls smeared with dried blood. Scattered across the floor were human remains, bones cracked and flesh rotting. The deeper they went, the more horrifying the sight became. Dozens of bodies, lifeless eyes staring into the abyss. Who had done this, and why? The tunnel seemed endless, whispering secrets of terror. Then, a sudden noise echoed ahead, a chilling laugh. Someone, or something, was still there, watching them. Had they just found the lair of a serial killer? Let us have your opinions in the comments below. The dark secrets beneath the mansion, Gene Hackman's story just keeps getting weirder. And now, the people who knew him best are finally speaking out. Neighbors and old friends are sharing chilling memories. Some remember cryptic conversations where Hackman spoke in riddles, hinting at unseen dangers and betrayals, but never quite explaining what he meant. Others recall shadowy figures sneaking in and out of his massive estate in the dead of night, their faces obscured, their visits brief but frequent. His mansion wasn't just a home, it was a fortress. High-tech security systems, reinforced steel doors, and underground tunnels suggested a man consumed by paranoia. Some neighbors claim they heard strange mechanical noises rumbling beneath the property at odd hours, almost like something was being constructed, or maybe even buried. As investigators dig deeper, they're uncovering something even more bizarre. Hidden passageways crisscross beneath the mansion, leading to secret rooms filled with encrypted documents and strange artifacts, objects that don't seem to match any known civilization. The link between the mysterious underground tunnel and the strange, almost ritualistic deaths of Hackman and his wife remains as baffling as ever. Some believe a powerful secret society is pulling the strings, while others suspect a deeper, more sinister government cover-up. Every discovery seems like a breakthrough, until it unravels into even more unsettling questions. And yet, instead of shedding light on the mystery, authorities remain frustratingly silent. Their statements are vague, carefully worded, almost as if they're deliberately keeping the truth under wraps. The few details that have been made public only add fuel to the fire, sparking endless speculation. The FBI has combed through every inch of the tunnels beneath the mansion, using cutting-edge technology to scan for hidden chambers, forgotten relics, or any clue about their true purpose. But despite their exhaustive search, what they found remains locked away from public knowledge. Why was this elaborate underground tunnel system built in the first place? Who was allowed to use it? And why have some of the mansion's former staff seemingly disappeared without a trace? What makes it even stranger is that historical records barely acknowledge the tunnels, almost as if someone went out of their way to erase any evidence of their existence. Locals have long whispered about eerie sightings on the property. Some claim to have seen shadowy figures slipping in and out of the estate under the cover of darkness. Others report spotting unmarked black SUVs parked near the mansion in the dead of night, engines idling, as if waiting for someone or something. Then there's the unsettling sound, an odd, low mechanical hum coming from beneath the ground, as if some hidden machinery is still running deep within the tunnels. And the most chilling part? The stories of people who supposedly ventured into the tunnels, never to be seen again. Rumors swirl that the mansion is tied to secret societies, covert government experiments, or even a hidden chamber filled with lost relics of unimaginable power. Social media is ablaze with theories, from the plausible to the terrifying. Some believe these tunnels lead to a hidden underground bunker, possibly used by a secretive organization operating in the shadows. Others think they might be remnants of a long-abandoned military experiment, one so classified that even today, it remains buried in secrecy. Then, some take an even wilder approach, pointing to reports of electromagnetic disturbances and eerie, unexplained sounds, whispers in the dark that hint at something not entirely of this world. Yet despite all the assumptions, authorities refuse to spill a single detail. No confirmation, no denial, just silence. And the longer they keep quiet, the more the mystery deepens. People are left to connect the dots on their own, but every piece of the puzzle only raises more questions. Could there be something massive, and maybe even terrifying, lurking beneath our feet? With each passing day, the whispers grow louder. And so does the unsettling feeling that people are not being told the whole truth. The buried secrets and lost clues surrounding the Hackman estate keep twisting into something even more baffling. Every discovery raises more questions than answers. Could these long-lost clues finally unlock the truth, or will they plunge the story even deeper into darkness? One thing is certain, all eyes are fixed on the estate, waiting for the moment when the veil of secrecy is ripped away, exposing whatever has been buried, both literally and figuratively, beneath the cold, rocky soil. Among the most interesting finds are a collection of old, dust-covered phones with shattered screens. Despite their damaged state, some still contain encrypted messages, while others hold unsent drafts, frozen in time. Investigators assume that some phones belong to key figures who vanished without a trace, leaving behind digital breadcrumbs that could expose a hidden network. A battered, leather-bound planner, its pages stuffed with hurried notes, cryptic symbols, and names scrawled in messy handwriting, has also been uncovered. Some of the dates overlap with significant unsolved events, sparking theories that the owner might have been documenting something much bigger than just personal appointments. Even stranger, several locations listed in the planner don't exist on any known maps. And then there are the vials, small glass containers filled with unknown substances. Some remain sealed, their contents seemingly undisturbed, while others have been tampered with or emptied. Were they part of an experimental drug trial? A treatment kept hidden from the public? Or something more sinister, possibly linked to a cover-up that someone wanted to keep buried? With each revelation, the mystery surrounding the Hackman estate becomes even more unsettling. The public is on edge, eagerly awaiting answers. Will this investigation expose a long-buried secret that shakes history? Or will it all amount to nothing more than assumption and unanswered questions? And then there's the tunnel, a structure that shouldn't even exist, hidden beneath the mansion's foundations. How far does it stretch? Where does it lead? The FBI's ongoing investigation into the hidden tunnel beneath Gene Hackman's mansion has left people both horrified and fascinated. What are your thoughts about this shocking discovery? Share your opinions in the comments section below.